Hey folks, welcome back to Polarbyte, your straight shooting spot for crypto breakdowns with that fresh Canadian twist, where we cut through the hype to show how these global shifts land right in our laps, from TSX plays to those FinTrack fine lines that keep us sharp. Quick shout out, drop a comment below telling me where you're tuning in from, right here in the true north or joining the party from afar. Crypto's buzzing louder than ever, and if you're not locked in yet, you're missing the buildup that's got everyone leaning bullish. But real quick, this is all my spin on the trends and drops, not financial advice, so dig into it yourself, bounce it off a pro if it fits your setup, and only stack what won't stress you out, all right? Let's jump in. Kicking off with the market pulse that's got the whole scene electric. Total crypto cap sitting pretty at 4.27 trillion, up a clean 1.1% in the last day, with volume roaring at 221 billion. That's institutional appetite showing no signs of cooling, even as alts like Polkadot and XRP ecosystems lead the charge with ecosystem-wide pops. Bitcoin's owning the throne at 56.9% dominance, cruising around 122 grand after a 1.7% nudge, proving it's the steady anchor in this rally, while Ethereum's holding court at 12.6% dominance and $4,471 flat on the day. Reliable, but the sparks are flying elsewhere with top gainers like Double Zero ripping 24.6%, Story up 10.2%, and Plasma climbing 10.4%. From where I'm standing, this isn't froth, it's foundational momentum, with BTC's hash rate at peaks and stables hitting new strides. October's delivering that classic green streak, and if Fed whispers keep easing, we're primed for more torque without the drama. Now, zeroing in on the star of the show, BNB's smashing through to a fresh all-time high around $1,138, up a scorching 7.4% in the last day alone, pushing its market cap to a hefty $158 billion. That's not just a blip, it's a full-throated roar from the BNB smart chain ecosystem turning heads. Digging deeper, this surge ties straight to the meme coin frenzy lighting up BSC, with CZ-linked tokens like Giggle and 4 exploding over 80% in a day, dragging Astra along for the ride, and positioning the chain as a real Solana challenger in that wild degen space. Analysts are buzzing that BSC's organic community vibe could fuel long-haul growth outpacing flash-in-the-pan pumps. BNB isn't just riding the wave, it's engineering the tide with utility in everything from low-fee DEX trades to staking yields that make holding a no-brainer. Chart-wise, its broken key resistance is clean, RSI cooling from overbought without dumping, and if volume holds, we're eyeing tests at 1200 or higher short-term. Solid setup for anyone betting on ecosystem depth over hype alone. For us Canadians watching close, this BNB breakout underscores why parking in our local ETFs like on Wealthsimple keeps you compliant and cushioned, but more on that in a sec. Shifting gears to the cherry on top for BNB loyalists, the Morpho airdrop that's dropping 6.5 million Morpho tokens, that's 0.65% of the total supply, straight to eligible holders as a hodlum reward. If you've got BNB subscribed in Simple Earn, Flexible or Locked, or on-chain yields, you're in line for an auto drop to your spot account no fuss, as long as you're KYC'd and in an eligible spot. Snapshots grabbed your balances during the window, with a fair 4% hard cap per user to keep it balanced. Claims seamless, hitting wallets at least an hour before spot trading kicks off, so if you're sitting on BNB, this is your nudge to hold tight on the exchange. It's these kinds of ecosystem perks that turn passive stacking into real alpha. And heads up, if you're in Canada or the US, snag that Binance link in the description and pair it with a VPN to dive in fully. Keeps things smooth and access wide open. Quick lowdown on Morpho itself, because this isn't just free tokens, it's backing a beast of a project. Morpho's the universal lending network flipping DeFi on its head. Open infrastructure that hooks you into global liquidity on your terms, letting you embed custom earn setups, snag crypto-backed loans without losing control, or craft tailored strategies at any scale. It's built for the big leagues. Enterprise-grade, verifiable smart contracts handling supplies, borrows, liquidations, and flash loans, all while keeping things transparent and non-extractive. Think deepest liquidity on chains like Base hitting 3 billion TVL, integrations with heavyweights like Safe, Ledger, and Gemini, and that permissionless vibe powering on-chain lending without the middleman squeeze. Recent vibes from the team: spot listing on Binance just went live, Base Liquidity's crushing it as the top L2 DeFi protocol, and they're all over collabs like with FOMO for 0-feet Base trades. Morpho's not playing small, it's the infrastructure play reshaping how we lend and borrow in this space. Wrapping with a word for the new crew up north, if you're just dipping toes and want that easy Canadian entry without the exchange dance, Wealthsimple's your spot. Link up, grab BNB or BTC ETFs in your TFSA with fees as low as 0.40% and pocket those starter bonuses like 50 to 150 bucks on your first 500 deposit. It's regulated, straightforward, and lets you build without the border blues. There you have it, Polarbyte Squad. BNB's ATH roar and this Morpho drop are screaming hold strong, so position smart, stay plugged, and ride the wave. Smash subscribe for more Canada First Alpha like our next ETF Edge. Comment if you're claiming that airdrop or your BNB take below. And yeah, where are you watching from? Keep it stacked, keep it bite-sized. Catch you next time.